Hi guys, so I am here to do a review over What If Episode 1. There will be a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you can watch a part of this video and I'll tell you when I'm getting into spoilers, so don't worry about it if you've not watched the episode yet. So let's get into the non-spoiler section. So I really think that this was a super fun show. Although there were some problems with the show, I do enjoy the first episode, and just seeing these characters again in a different light was really fun and cool to see. Hey, if this one simple thing changed, I won't tell you what it is, but if this one thing changed, it's the thing that changes is so simple. It's not, oh, they did this instead of this, that's huge. It's just this one very tiny thing, how different it could be. And I really thought that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I think, like I said, I think the premise is super cool because, like, what if you have the bad guys winning, or your main character dies, or there's these aliens that just magically show up. I don't know, like anything. Anything could happen and it does not matter. It does not matter at all because the next episode you get a clean page and you do basically anything. You could have, like, Miles Morales show up and fight with Spider-Man. Like, and it wouldn't matter because you just have this. It's What If for a reason. So I really think that it'll be really cool to see if they could do stuff like that, because with the main MCU, you can't really do that. If Thanos won Endgame, it would be really bad. But if Thanos won What If, just the next episode, it's just a thing that could have happened. It doesn't matter. It's just a cool thing that you saw. So I think they're doing really great with that. The voice acting was pretty good, especially for the situation that many of those actors were put in. So I think it was really great. What else? I think that the animation was pretty good. There were some parts that I think it did better. I think it was better as an action thing than just like standing and talking to the characters, but overall I think it was really good. It was really fun. It was a fun show to be able to say, hey, I'd never thought of that, or hey, I had thought of that. I'm not a person who thought of it, but I love Peggy, so it was really nice to see her. Just overall, I think it was really fun, and that's really all I have to say without getting into spoilers. So I'm going to get into spoilers now, so if you do not want to be spoiled for the show, I completely understand. Just go watch episode 1 and come back and watch the rest of the video. So, in 3, 2, 1, it's spoilers now. Good job if you're still here. Hi. So now we're gonna talk spoilers, and I don't have a lot of negative opinions about this, so it'll just be me talking about how much I love the characters. Let's talk about the main character. The character I love, Peggy Carter. She's so much fun in everything she's in, and once again, she's awesome in this. Just seeing her as, like, this figure is so cool. I loved it. And it's just so much fun. Another thing. The simple thing I was talking about, like, the simple thing is she didn't go up. She stayed down with the stairs with, Steve. That's the thing that changed it. Like, I think that's gonna be the coolest thing, is like those simple things that change everything. And so that was, and like how it changed, and overall it was just a really fun story for Peggy, and it was great to see her again. And then there's Steve, who I also really enjoy. He's actually one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. And seeing him if he didn't get to be Captain America, and how like he has this suit that Howard made for him, and it was just really sweet to see them both fighting. And then I thought he died on the train. I was expecting it to be Bucky, which would also hurt because I love Bucky, but he died. But then he came back, so it was okay. But he died for a little bit. And it was sad because if you know the actual timeline of Endgame. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Okay. We're all on the same page. We're not talking about that. So, yeah, so we got to see that, and just Howard Stark is awesome. He's awesome. So, it was great to see him again. Bucky, once again, is great. He's always been great, and it's great to see him again, and I'm happy he did not die. They almost got me there with him falling off the train, but then Peggy got him, and he was like, "You almost tore off my arm," and that was really funny. I like that line. And it was just really fun. It was a fun episode. The characters, I love those characters, so it was great to see them again. I loved how Steve and Peggy's story were very similar in other ways, but there were still a lot of things that were different. Like how she comes back, but she comes back because she's fighting this like evil squid guy or something, I don't know. And like Red Skull was really fun. Not a lot happened with him, but he was good. Yeah, so let's talk about the animation style. So for the fight scenes, which it's Marvel, so of course there's gonna be a lot of fight scenes. I think that the animation really did a great job with those fight scenes and showed them in a way that was entertaining and made sense for the story. No, I think they did a great job with like the train and the big climax at the end and all of that stuff. I think they did a great job with that, but it was still interesting. I think that was the place that the animation really was good, but the animation of like a simple face expressions when they're talking to each other was a little, it was still fantastic, but I liked the animation from the fighting better. So there's that. The voice acting, I think overall was just fantastic and it was really great, but sometimes you could tell many of these people are not voice actors, and have not done a lot of voice acting, if any voice acting. So it was interesting to see how these actors changed how they delivered the lines. But I think, like, as some of their first time, like, voice acting this character, it was really good for the situation many of these actors were put in. And I'm really excited to see what they do with other characters in the MCU with this show now, because I think that this episode was so much fun. Overall, yeah, there were some problems with it, but overall, I think it was a really, really good episode. I am excited to watch it next Wednesday, the second episode. So, yeah, there's that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. That's really all I have to say about the show. So, yeah, you can watch the show on Wednesdays on Disney Plus. So they come on Wednesdays. A lot of the Marvel shows do now, so Loki, you started a trend. And you're keeping going with it. So, there's that. There is my review for What If. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you 3000 and stay safe. Bye, guys!